All right, you actually made it. It's time to write your research paper. Oh, I feel like there's been 100 steps in getting to this actual writing of our paper, so I'm more than ready. I have looked online. I have kind of like a sponge, kind of taken a step back and absorbed and read all of my resources that I'm going to use online, and there's a lot. I have a little sample of my research paper, and just in case you missed a step, I'm going to go ahead and set it up real quick with you guys again before I actually do my writing. So I already have kind of my outline of my research paper. That was part of the research paper process planning sheet that we filled out. I already have my thesis statement from my statement builder. I already have, my websites ready to go, and I have my tabs open at the top. So when I'm ready to make my references and insert my citations, I can do that as I'm doing my writing. And then when I'm done, I can just boom, insert my bibliography, and I'm done. That's it. All right, so check this out. We kind of set up the research paper before, but just in case you didn't, I'm going to go ahead and do this with you. You can see here's my general information for my title page, and these are my headings, all right? And I'm just going to use, page breaks and set these all to heading 1. In fact, I'll do that right now. I'm going to select them all, and under the Styles tab, I'm going to go ahead and set all of these to heading 1. Under the Design tab, I'm going to find a heading 1 that doesn't look like Butte. So let's go ahead and find one here because that one was pretty bad. I hate that just kind of blue text like that. Who does that? Ew. I kind of like that. It's basic, it's blocky. I kind of like that too, but I don't like the numbers. So take a second. I'm going to pause this real quick until I find a heading that I like, and find a heading if you haven't already. I really like this one, how it has the little line right beside it, and I'm probably going to use that same style. This style is called, if I hover over it up here, come on, give me my screen tip, people. Minimalist, yeah, because that's me. I'm a minimalist. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and set this one to title under the Home tab. If you haven't done all this already, go ahead and do all this. Title, A Life is going to be my subtitle right here. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Design tab and find, it already says it's on minimalist, but it's not. Let me go ahead and select all these. That's the one I think I had before. So now I kind of messed around a little bit. I set this to title, I set this to subtitle. I got kind of a more basic, more professional looking title style here. And now I'm going to go ahead and use page breaks and send all this stuff down. So I'm going to say insert page break, boom, click next to Mickey Mouse Club here and say page break. Oops, I messed that up. Control Z to undo that. So I have my title page here. Let me scroll down and click right next to Mickey Mouse Club and insert another page break. That's what I wanted to do. Let me go click next to record deal and send that down. So essentially I want all my headings to start on the same page, And we had an activity where we did this before, just in case you didn't. I'm kind of running you through how to set up your research paper real easy so we can just start typing. All right, so again, a page break here, and that's my last section before my bibliography. So now I can kind of scroll up. Now I have 2007 on its own page. All my headings are on their own page. I'm kind of ready to type. I'm going to go ahead and send down my name to the center of the page here, and I'm going to go ahead and center it. Same thing with Lorenzo Walker Technical High School. So now I've got a title page here for my research paper. It's very professional looking. I can change my name to emphasis or something like that, so that it kind of takes on the same colors as the headings on my paper, and it kind of matches and looks really cute. So we have Britney Spears Alive, Brian Turner, the name of the institution where I did all my research, Lorenzo Walker Technical High School, and then all my headings. So I'm ready to write. Early life in Kentwood, Louisiana. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and try to find a good source, although I already have it kind of on backup. And I'm going to sit back and I'm going to read all about early life in Kentwood, Louisiana before I just kind of spout it out. And also, right in here, because this is my first heading and my opening paragraph, I'm going to have my thesis statement here. somewhere in my opening paragraph where I introduce Britney Spears. In fact, I might put another heading in there. Some of you guys might want to, before you actually get into the biography, that actually says like introduction or something like that. And I might do that too. But for right now, I'm going to kind of pause, and before I start writing, I'm going to, like a sponge, just kind of soak up all of my research so that I can paraphrase correctly or pull quotes and cite them correctly as I write my paper. So you can kind of see here that I did make a new heading here for my introduction. All right, so I just kind of went and kind of off the top of my head kind of got out my thesis statement in one paragraph and kind of my introductory statement. And I am probably going to change this as I write my paper, and that's fine. And you can kind of see here, it's a very concise thesis statement. It lets the reader kind of know exactly what they're getting into. So it says, although Britney Spears is now known as a pop icon, her road to success was not always smooth, and she was far from an overnight success. With 9 studio albums and more records sold than most artists could even dream of, Britney Spears still struggles with being taken seriously as an artist in an industry she helped define. Because of this lack of credit she receives, many people would not consider Britney Spears historically significant. Remember, the argument of your paper is why or why not? Why or why are they not historically significant? With careful research, one can easily conclude that not only is Britney Spears significant in history, but she helped define what it means to be a pop star in the new millennium. All right. And that's a pretty good introduction. So now I'm just going to kind of sum up her childhood down here in my next heading called Early Life in Kentwood, Louisiana. So I have my intro done, and I'm ready to just kind of write. And hopefully you've, like a sponge, kind of soaked up all this information and you know what you're doing. And you can kind of see down here in my word count area that I already have 132 words in my document. So 1,000 words is going to come really quickly. I'm just done with my intro. And let's also make sure that we go back here and double space everything. Remember, APA says that everything should be double spaced. So I'm going to select my introduction and go to my spacing here and say 2.0. All right, just like that. And that's how it should look. So I'm just writing, trying to get everything out of my head that I have read online at this point, and I'm going to go back and proofread and fix things later, and that's what I suggest you do too. And before you know it, you're going to be at 1,000 words. All right, so in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to, once we're done writing our paper, we're going to proofread, we're going to insert citations or make sure that we insert citations. In fact, I'm going to do that real quick right here with you, and then we're going to insert table of contents and bibliographies. Okay, so I have kind of my opening paragraph, and I'm going to use this one source to kind of finish up more about early life in Kentwood, Louisiana, but I just want to show you guys how to keep track of your sources as you use them. So, you know, as you use your sources, you kind of want to go to the reference tab here and go ahead and insert your sources or insert your citations. So when you are done writing your paper, you can just say bibliography, boom, done. All right, so Britney Spears has been performing since the age of around 7 or 8. Raised in Kentwood, Louisiana, but born in Macomb, Mississippi, her early life was a far cry from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. So here's where I took that from. I took it literally from biography.com. You can see here in the URL, this is bio.com. And it says Britney Spears, dancer, actress, was born on December 2nd, 1981 in Macomb, Mississippi, and raised in Kentwood, Louisiana. For nearly 2 decades, Britney Spears has been one of the most successful, blah, blah, blah. The middle of 3 children, Spears developed as an interest in performing at a young age, ever since I was 7 or 8. And you can kind of see here it goes on and on. So this is where I pulled that information. And I'm going to use, you know, this article for a lot more, but I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of my web page here. Here's my citation stuff, citation information. So I have my article title, author, website name. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of move this off to the side now because I only need this little part of it. And I'm going to go ahead and insert my citation at the end of this sentence because this is where, you know, I need to tell the reader this is where I actually pulled this information from. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Boom. No, that's not what I want to do. So I'm clicked at the end of my sentence or my paragraph. I'm going to say insert citation, add new source, and I'm going to say this is from a website right here. Oh, not document, from a website, just a website. Author, let's go ahead and just kind of copy and paste things into my window here. It says Author, bibliography.com editors, Control C, Control V. All right, name of web page, website name right here. Actually, I'm going to say this is the name of website right here. Boom. Name of web page. The title of it is just BritneySpears.com or Britney Spears, actually. Or I think that would be bio.com. In fact, I'm just going to leave it blank for right now. Year, access date November 13th, 2017. Let's see if there's a publish year here. No, updated November 7th, 2017. So I'm going to say 2017. It's the year, it's the day that you access the article. Month, November. Day, today is Monday. Actually, day, it should be the date, not Monday. Wake up, Turner. It's the 13th, actually. And then the URL is right here. I'm going to try not to click on it like I just did, but I'm going to select it. And I'm just going to paste it right in here. Boom. Copy. Come on. Work with me here. Paste. Okay, it doesn't want to copy and paste. I'm just going to have to actually type it out. Oh my God. / www.biography.com / people / Britney -Spears -9542229. All right, and I'm going to say okay. All right, so it's going to insert right here. It says editors. It's from bio.com because it doesn't really have an author. It should actually say biography.com. So I'm going to go back and edit that. Now I know where I have to put that information for biography.com. Edit citation. Sorry, not there. Manage sources. Edit. Like that. Biography.com. And say okay. Yep, sure. Update it for me. All right. I'm going to have to refresh that. But there's my citation anyway. Editors 2017. And if I click on that and go to manage sources, I can actually see here editorsbiography.com 2017. So when I'm done with my paper and I say insert bibliography, now I have my citations all kind of done for me. All right, so keep writing, and as you use different websites like biography.com, keep track of which ones you're actually using by using the citation feature in the reference tab. Make sure all your paper is double spaced, and have fun with this one, guys.